Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever heard the saying, 30 is the new 20? It sounds like a nice little catchphrase, but what if I told you there's a lot of truth to it? Today, we're going to do a deep dive into why your 30s might just be the best decade of your life, even better than your 20s. Let's be real, our 20s are a whirlwind. We're figuring out careers, relationships, and basically, who we are. It's a decade of trial and error, a lot of ramen noodles, and maybe a few questionable fashion choices. We're under so much pressure to have it all figured out, but most of us are just winging it, hoping for the best. It's exciting, for sure, but it can also be incredibly stressful and confusing. Then, you hit 30. Something magical starts to happen. You enter this new decade with a completely different perspective. You've learned from the mistakes of your 20s. You have a better understanding of your own strengths, weaknesses, and what you truly want out of life. That constant feeling of needing to prove yourself starts to fade, and it's replaced by a quiet confidence. You're not just surviving anymore. You're starting to thrive. Financially, things often start to look up in your 30s. You're likely more established in your career, which means a more stable income. You're making smarter financial decisions because you've learned a thing or two about budgeting and saving. This financial stability gives you a new kind of freedom. The freedom to travel, invest in your hobbies, or maybe even put a down payment on a place of your own. It's a level of security that was probably just a dream in your early 20s. And what about relationships? In your 30s, you tend to value quality over quantity. The drama-filled friendships of your youth give way to deeper, more meaningful connections with people who genuinely support you. You know what you're looking for in a partner, and you're less likely to settle for something that doesn't make you happy. You've learned to set boundaries and prioritize your own well-being, which leads to healthier and more fulfilling relationships all around. Let's not forget self-care. By 30, you realize that hustling 24/7 isn't sustainable. You start to prioritize your mental and physical health. You might start a regular fitness routine, discover meditation, or simply learn the power of saying no to things that drain your energy. You understand that taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. This self-awareness is a superpower that many of us just don't have in our 20s. So, if you're approaching 30 with a sense of dread, I want you to reframe that thinking. Your 30s are not the end of your youth. They're the beginning of a new, more empowered chapter. It's a decade where you get to enjoy the fruits of all the hard work you put in during your 20s. But with more wisdom, stability, and self-assurance, you've planted the seeds, and now you get to watch the garden grow. It's your time to truly shine. What do you think? Do you agree that 30 is the new 20? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next one. See you soon.